Understanding congruent figures in geometry. Hello and welcome to our learning session. Today, we're going to explore a fascinating concept in geometry, congruent figures. This is a term you might come across in math classes, but what does it really mean? Let's dive into this topic and make it easy to understand for everyone, regardless of your level in English. Congruent figures are figures that are exactly the same size and shape. This means that if you were to place one figure over the other, they would match perfectly. A key point to remember is that congruence is all about the shape and size being identical, but the figures can be in different positions. They might be rotated, flipped, or moved, but as long as their size and shape are the same, they are congruent. To identify congruent figures, we look for a few things. 1. Equal angles. Each angle in one figure should be equal in measure to the corresponding angle in the other figure. 2. Equal sides. Similarly, each side in one figure should be equal in length to the corresponding side in the other figure. 3. Superimposition test. If you can imagine one figure perfectly covering the other, then they are congruent. Let's look at some examples. 2 squares of the same size are congruent. 2 circles with the same radius are congruent. 2 triangles with the same side lengths and angles are congruent. It's important to note that while congruent figures are always the same shape and size, similar figures may have the same shape but different sizes. Understanding congruent figures isn't just for math class. It has practical uses too. For instance, in architecture, congruent figures ensure that parts of a building are uniform and fit together perfectly. In manufacturing, congruent parts are crucial for making sure that everything fits together correctly. I hope this video has helped clarify what congruent figures are and how to identify them. Remember, it's all about matching size and shape, regardless of position. Thank you for watching, and I hope you found this explanation helpful. Keep exploring geometry, and you'll discover just how fascinating and useful it can be.